Hello guys, welcome back to episode 11 of my playthrough of Forsaken World. We are now a level 19 dwarf and we are in Fort Rotuler. I was going to pick this up on the last episode, but because it was taking so long, I just put another filler episode in, merely to fill my time. So, first thing you should do in an instance is buff yourself. If you have any party buffs, make sure everybody's in and around you, and then buff the party. Warriors and assassins and stonemen are tanks. Stonemen primarily. If you don't have one, one of the others can definitely suffice. We do have a stoneman, and we do have a priest, so we're good. This is pretty easy. There's a few bosses. All these mobs are aggressive. You can generally pull them in 2 to 3s at a time, and that's just what we'll do. So just click on them, target them, and start fighting them. Sometimes people will attack other things, and if they're higher levels, I mean, that's fine. It's really not my problem, it's the healer's problem. And I'll tell you, a lower level healer definitely has mana issues in instances. You can tab to target, as I've stated in one of our first videos, and that might make it easier. I still don't have anything underneath the characters or the enemies, any characters' floor underneath them when you're targeting them. So you just have to see by their health bar above their head is who you're targeting. But that's not too bad, that's pretty much the same thing anyway. And above my head you can see my mana bar. It looks like people are grabbing things and causing issues. And the priest has an extra one on her. Oh no, never mind, that's not the priest, that's the mage. A mage, by the way, is a good kiter for an instance like this. If you want to just help a tank out or the healer out, you can grab one of them and grab aggro and just freeze them and kite them away, just like that. Anyway, just continue what you're doing. I'm going to use my racial and run around, just so I don't get hit anymore. And anyway, this is basically how the entire dungeon will work. As you can see, there's our first boss, probably going to be our second boss. Once this guy dies, I'll show you. Duo, sitting right there, ghosty thing. Remember, they have larger health bars. That'll be our first boss. Gerard over here, which is a quest guy, is another boss. And then there will be Dorothy at the very end is the final boss. Now we're out of combat, so I'm going to drink and get some mana back up. I'll keep recording till we get to Gerard here. This instance can generally go fast if you have people who know what they're doing. But it's suggested you kill all mobs, so it doesn't really matter which direction you go in first. Just kill them all, try not to get too many on you. Focused fire if you can. I'll always focus on what the tank is hitting, if I can. There we go. We're gonna have to kill this guy, and then we can go to Gerard, who is Lord's Guardian, but he'll become Gerard. When you talk to him and have the quest, he'll turn into a quest monster. It looks like he's probably going to be doing that right now. I'll do it in just a second. Bam. Alright, let's see if the tank picks it up. There we go. Somebody picked it up. The warrior really shouldn't be tanking this. The stoneman should. The protector should be. And it's unfortunate that the warrior is going ahead, because he's just kind of hurting the healer at this point, because the healer has to watch not only our main tank, but him too. And it wasn't planned. As you can see, nobody's communicating. It's a newbie instance. It's just your first instance anyway. It's not a big deal. It's really hard to fail it, to be completely honest. I've never died. In this instance, only the harder level 30 plus ones have I died in. And then once in a 20, just because I didn't know the fight. And I just got completely confused. Anyway, so that's that fight, and that's our quest right here. It should level us, as a matter of fact. Nope, I guess not. But we do have a quest to kill Deborah Lilith, which will give us some more obsidian shards, and you can turn those into a rep vendor for some gear. It looks like our warrior's going nuts over there, fighting things. So we'll join him for the next boss. Looks like he is focused on that guy, but I'm not going to fight until I know the priest is healing him. Alright. Oh boy. Warrior just let 4 things loose on our healer. Which is definitely going to be a problem. And our warrior's probably going to die. So this is what happens. The warrior's going and getting everything on him. I don't know if he's doing that just to be a complete douchebag or what. But when this happens, I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Try to heal yourself when you get the chance. Don't rely on the priest to do it, because they need their mana for the tank and all that good stuff. And it looks like the guy did decide to be a douchebag. The boss is on us, but we should actually be able to handle this as long as we continue killing what we need to kill. Again, heal yourself when you can. Don't rely on somebody else to heal you. Kind of run, kite things around, handle them as best you possibly can. I don't know what that warrior's deal was. Maybe he just doesn't know what he's doing and thinks he can handle all of it, wasn't watching his health or something. I don't know. But it's nothing to get upset about. Alright, just keep on killing. This guy's tanked by a wolf pet, so we'll kill him. There we go, everybody's health is picking back up. The priest's able to relax for a moment. So we're doing good, we're doing alright. No, quick heal her. There you go. I don't know if there's a taunt or if it's at level 20 or what that the stoneman gets. And it looks like the warrior's over there killing more stuff. I really don't understand it. He's a 26, so he probably thinks a lot of himself. But, you know, as you get higher level and you do these lower level instances again, people tend to get big heads. It's just how it goes. Don't worry about it, guys. Do your thing. If they die, it's their problem. You don't need 6 people to complete really any instance. So far, I've done all of them up to the Lost Lighthouse with 5 people. And it's been a challenge, yeah, but it's possible. Alright, once we kill this guy, we'll kill some more baddies, and then we'll go on to the last boss. So it's a pretty short dungeon. Again, it's not there for a lot of XP, it's mainly there for gear. That's why when you press T, it has gear instance and event instance. Event is where the XP and or money comes in, and gear is where the gear comes in. I'm not going to use my soul bullets yet. I will use my soul bullets on the last boss, however. See, the priest just got out of combat and was drinking. That way she could have more mana to heal us with. Very smart. There we go. First thing is for a bard. Don't want it. Dim Star Debris is used to help upgrade your gear. I'll take it if I can get it. And when you pick these up, you don't necessarily get them. It just goes to whoever's going to get it. But somebody has to click it for it to loot. Alright, and we'll continue on after we've killed some baddies and are on the last boss. I'll start the video there. Alrighty, we are coming up to the last boss. Not Dorothy, but Deborah. Lilith. The warrior just picked up our priest and took her away and almost got her killed, so I don't know what's going to be up with this. I'm going to pull my pet out just to help with some more damage. Only a level 1, but damage is damage. And we'll attack her and just kill her. She's a pretty easy fight, just hit her. Priests and, you know, whoever heals only has to focus on really healing whoever's tanking. If somebody wants to tank it. starting it up, and it goes right onto the priest. Really hope the tank picks it up. There we go. And we'll fight. Let's use our soul bullets up. Do some extra damage and take her down real fast. Well, faster, hopefully. So she does go down fairly quickly. As you can see, people aren't going down on health very fast. Our priest doesn't have much mana because of what's been going on. But it's all good. Again, you know, it's what people do. But this isn't a game that's going to cause you a ton of misery if a mistake is had. Hopefully. Again, the higher you get, the harder it gets. When she gets lower health, she turns into a big old spider. Just keep on fighting her. She does start hitting a little bit harder. It's basically her soft enrage. And, that can definitely hurt the tank if the tank is underprepared or isn't a stoneman. Warriors do take more damage. Assassins certainly do. And we'll just bring her right on down. Like so. Alright, I don't get a gun, unfortunately, but I can roll for the card. And that's really all that drops. There's a couple other little items here that we can click. So I didn't really get anything out of that except a quest done. Once you're done with the quest, you head back, or the dungeon, you head back to the beginning to go through the little purple gate. As always, you should say thanks for the group, even if it wasn't that great. And try not to cause an issue by bringing up anything with somebody, such as the warrior. Just let it pass. Alright, let's go out here. And we can turn our quest in, and should hopefully hit our level. Right outside is where you pick up the quest, FYI, so if you don't walk all the way over here, and I'll show you where it is. There we are, level 20. We can now enter a new instance called God's Trial, which I'll try to get in our next video. And we have new skills to go to. On the map, it is up here north of Freedom Harbor. You can go north of Freedom Harbor, or if you're around here, this direction, but it's right here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for the next.